It's a fun segment. It's called the Agony Aunt. So Vani is the agony aunt for people for a day. So people have sent in questions, their life issues. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to give your solutions to those life issues.
Okay. I'll try.
Cool. So the first person has said, I can't sleep at all. What should I do?
Oh my God, that is my problem. Have I written this in sleep and sent it to you? And this question has come back to me. I can't sleep at all either. And then my friends have actually recommended to meditate and, put on some nice healing music in the background. So now what I've started doing is I put on these tapes, which are very,
Soothing.
you have these soothing music and Reiki healing music for better sleep. Just put that on. Maybe one of those cassettes might work on you. And then, you just gotta tire yourself throughout the day enough for you to get some sleep in the night.
Somebody said, I cannot speak with people who I intend to speak to.
Why are these problems seeming very known to me? Like they're very familiar. I can be so awkward if I don't have, sometimes I really don't have the courage to walk up to people and make conversation. And especially when I have to go and introduce myself, I have the hardest time. So I completely get you. But you be yourself. It's okay to not be the most confident one in the room, to be not to be the one to be the most out there, being able to speak. Just accept yourself. It's fine, and I think of course you can learn to love yourself a lot more and feel a lot more comfortable in your own skin, and other things will just organically flow then. It'll become easier to make conversation with anybody if you feel like, because they're only human beings like us, no?
Yeah.
I mean, who am I to tell you? I'm one of the most awkward ones in the room.
No, not with people you know, actually. Not with people you know.
Not with people I know, but people who I have to break ice with initially. I'm a horrible icebreaker. I can't get to break ice.
But listen, that way too, we have bonded really well. I don't know if I broke
because
the
you've
ice
been so my comfort comes from the other person. If the other person in front of me makes me feel comfortable enough, is when I can absolutely be myself and not worry about a thing and not sweat. It's just easy then for me to be able to connect. Yeah.
This is a very interesting one. Somebody's written, I'm in love with my friend, but I'm scared to tell him because I might lose the friendship. How do I approach?
If he's that good a friend to you, he'll understand it's coming from the right intention and right place, and won't stop talking to you over something, you loving him in a different way. And it's fine. I mean, take your chances. If he's a really good friend, he or she would understand and handle it more maturely. And if they're really a good friend, I think they will understand your value in their life.
Yeah.
His or her life, whoever it is.
This is also interesting. Why do exes check Insta stories during quarantine?
Because there's so much time. Unlike me, who has to do all household chores, and I just don't have time for anything in life. Honestly, now I feel like the busiest most. But yeah, a lot of people have a lot of time in hand, which is why I think it's happening to a lot of people who are just checking stories and messaging. And if I've checked more stories of people,
no. If your ex is your ex checking your stories too? Have you noticed any?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. But if they are, good for them. See, I'm keeping them entertained. I'm trying to be a bit active, although I've lost my mind thinking how to be. I'm not so amazing at social, being very active on social platforms. You see, I don't put too many posts.
Not too many, yeah. You're not a social butterfly anyway.
But good for them. Huh?
I love my ex, but he doesn't. I can't forget him. What should I do?
Oh, that's a toughie. Well, you can, just love him unconditionally if you want to continue loving him. I mean, love should be selfless. You shouldn't expect love in return. I mean, if it's true love, then you should just be happy loving him and having that person in your life, and you know, just be happy about the fact that that person is in your life, and irrespective in whichever way it is. And yeah, just I think love should be selfless, no? Like you should not love them only to get love back in return. I mean, Absolutely. I can understand that it can be painful a bit, but then you don't love somebody so you can always be loved back. You know, love can just be there. You know, you love somebody and feel happy about that feeling. Yeah.
How somebody?
I love Bradley Cooper. I don't think he loves me back, but it's okay. I'm living with it.
How to remove the fear of coming out to your family and friends?
Well, you gotta it depends from situation to situation, from family to family, friends to friends, you know, because everybody has a different way of accepting it and, you know, taking it. And so you gotta ease them in. I'm assuming if they are not the easiest most to speak to, I think you should just ease them into that whole conversation, and sooner and later, if they accept, well and good. If they don't accept, you know, they will just have to learn to live with it irrespective, because you got to be honest to yourself. You got to be true to yourself. You cannot live, you know, in fear that you might just end up hurting other people, and then you sacrifice a whole big chunk of your life, you know, trying to please others. I think you only get to live once, and just you really have to make the most of it. So sooner or later, you gotta like gather courage and speak to them, speak heart to heart, and have an honest conversation. And I think people mostly, you know, who truly love you will understand you someday.
And Vani, it was lovely talking to you. You have always been a lovely person.